Collective. This is Kanomi, Spiritual Private Investigator. I'm back here with another message for you all. Now today there won't be a daily vibe check recap, nor will there be a daily vibe check for today. What I do have for you all is a collective message. Actually, possibly a few. Today's message is on duality. It's a message I've been sitting on for at least a week. And I've realized that intuitively on a subconscious level, that's why I did not perform the daily vibe check yesterday. That's not the message I wanted to show or share. Also, it's something I've been chewing on for a while because I see it, Spirit. I see it the most time. I see it in the synchronicities and the signs all around me. I actually see it in some of the readings, or actually most of them. I think what stands out the most for me. And I think it's a point that's being missed. But before we get into that, I do have another message. And that other message may be relevant to today's message. For some, it may not be for others. But today won't be any take it as it resonates, leave the rest for someone else ass shit, which I'm sick of. It will not be for that. This is for the human collective, including myself. So I consider today a bit of a story time as well. Because personally, I have a few points I would like to make that correlate with today's message, as well as the initial message as well. You'll see what I mean once we get to that point. The first message I want to share is yesterday I've been very overworked just with the things I have going on in my personal life, as well as the things I'm trying to start with my own platform in devotion to self-love and personal growth and ascension and the awakening process. What I actually did yesterday was take a self-care day for myself. Self-care is very, very, very important to me. It was so even before I awakened. I had learned the value of taking the time to devote to oneself, both physically and spiritually. Yesterday morning, I got my husband up around 3, 4 o'clock in the morning. I eventually got him to actually get up because he's a hard sleeper. Came in here, made a pot of coffee, fed Salem. Once I got him up and out of the door, I began to go throughout my day. I began to live my life, go throughout my day as I usually do. I try to stay away from tarot. And I try to stay away from really anything to give myself a break. And I'll explain where that comes into as well. So I began to do my skincare process. I did a face mask. I sat down, smoked a little pot, like just to ease my mind. Drank some coffee. I'm neurodivergent. Coffee actually releases endorphins for me. Begin to take care of the home. Once my husband got home, made him lunch. Once my hair dried after washing, deep conditioning it, so on and so forth, applying the oils, I sat down to crochet my hair for my black naturals out there. You may understand what I mean. This is my needle. I actually have freestyle locks. My hair grew like this on its own. But because it grew like this on its own, it's more in a micro lock diameter. So I can't really get retwists or reties. It puts too much tension on my scalp for me. So I crochet my locks to my roots. So I began to crochet my hair throughout the day while my husband was working. Last lock, y'all. Last lock I am on. The crochet needle goes into my thumb. And I'm like, oh shit, it's stuck. Oh my God, it's stuck. Like, Spirit, no, please, don't, like, it's stuck. I begin to fight to get the needle to release from my thumb. The needle went straight into my nail bed. At this point, I begin to feel the pain. Oh God, it's beginning to hurt. I think you should call Jesse. Jesse's my husband. But I think I'm very, very independent. I think to myself, no, I don't want to bother you. You're working. I'm at home currently. I can do this myself. By the time you get here, I could By the time you get back, I could already have it out of my thumb. So my husband eventually, I do get it out eventually. It takes me about 5 minutes to do so after a little bit of panic and a lot of trust. Eventually he gets back. I share the scenario with him. Go throughout the rest of my evening. We then lie down for the night with the intention of being intimate. And I don't give a fuck. I'm very transparent. Anything I tell y'all is because I don't give a fuck about it. The pressure on my thumb begins to increase, and I'm like, it hurts, honey. So he then bandages it before we lie down together. And I was like, honey, I thought about it. I think it's been sitting with me all day. I think the fact that I hurt my thumb is a message in itself. Someone has pricked themselves on the needle in which they were using to weave a manifestation. If that makes sense. And my husband kind of sat there fixated for a moment, and he was like, that kind of reminds me of the story of Sleeping Beauty. And I'm like, oh, you're right. And I sat there for a moment, and I'm like, how did Sleeping Beauty fall asleep at all? Because she pricked her finger on the loom. That's what made her fall asleep to begin with. And I'm like, why is that significant? Someone wants someone to go back to sleep. That's significant in some way. Maybe you feel like you want to go back to sleep, but I feel like it's much more than that. And when I say asleep, I mean in the way of awakening. Somebody wishes that someone else was not as awakened as they are now. So that's significant for some of you. That's just the ancillary message, the side message. The actual message, the message concerning duality, I'll get into now. Going back to trying to get away from fucking tarot and away from spirituality in general. So I kind of deadlock. I kind of like not get into tarot, not think about spirituality, not trying to focus on any channel messages. That's why all of these came in all on the same day. I sat down to work on some of the tracks with Sixth Sense in one of the kits, and I'll include the pics somewhere around here, maybe above me. I came into a kit of 808s, like 808 drums, and the first kick in the fucking kit said 444, angel number already, plus 222. Mind you, these numbers and synchronicities have been in my readings for some time now. 444 plus 222 equals 666, the number of transformation, which was exactly the number of transformation that was in yesterday or the day before, the previous day's daily vibe check. That's not significant at all. Mind you, it's a pack I've had at least a year. Never noticed it. And actually thinking, no. A pack I've had probably since 2021 or 2022. My MAC was with a friend in Texas. I live in New Orleans. Or New Orleans. I know a lot of you out there pronounce it like New Orleans, so I try to make it a little easier for you guys to understand, but New Orleans. That's very significant. I think a lot of you are undergoing transformation right now. I think a lot of you are experiencing transformations in different aspects in your life, whether it be career, whether it be in your family life, whether it be in your home life, that's the point of my channel, the personal growth, the ascension. So I'll include that picture somewhere around here. Now, moving forward to when I woke up this morning, and just bear with me, guys, because this message is very lengthy. I'll probably do this in parts or in segments. So just bear with it. If you don't like it, scroll. That's part of the message as well. I woke up this morning and, the same routine. Get my husband up, So I wake up this morning with the same routine. Get my husband up, get him out the door, begin to get my downloads from spirit. Now, and I see that the thing is, and I have a lot of people who are even in my personal life who like, how do you have the things in your life that you want? Or how do you always seem to follow your higher self? Ain't that I don't have ego? I'm human. Just like the rest of the collective. I just don't make any moves anymore without seeking counsel either from spirit or my spirit guides. So I woke up this morning and said, what should I do about this message, spirit? Because I didn't even want to give y'all a daily vibe check today. And I'll explain why too, but I'm working my way up to something. I'm like, I don't just want to, because I'm trying to build a platform. Mind you, I don't get any money or credit from this. I didn't expect any. I just wanted to get the messages out. I just wanted to help people through their awakening process. So I get up and ask Spirit, how do I address this message? On my nerves. How do I address this message? Do I address it at all? So I asked for one card for some clarity on how to approach this message with you all. I have some things I want to say because I feel like the viewers who viewed me are not picking up what I'm putting down. They're picking up what they would like to pick up. That's not my point. If it doesn't resonate, scroll. If it does resonate, there's a message. Do not make this, do not contort my messages. They're given to me exactly as Spirit has given it to me. The two cards I received, because let me go back, but I'm getting into the cards. I'm like, I want to be well received because I want to help. But y'all, I don't know where y'all got me fucked up at. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't want to show the collective my shadow, but I'm like, wait, that's the entire point. I've already integrated it. I don't know, and I ask my husband this question sometimes. Like, why do people try to play in my face? I'm a high priestess and empress energy. I seen you before you even thought to touch the fucking door. Mm-hmm. And that's for members in the collective as well. I already see you. I assure you. So I asked Spirit for one card of guidance as to how to approach this message. I received the Devil card with a Hermit in reverse. And at first I was very confused. I was like, clarify the Devil card, Spirit. I don't understand. And I'm like, oh. It's my shadow self with the Hermit, which typically means going within. It's in reverse. Underneath the deck, the Two of Swords. That's what Hearts is in this particular deck. Spirit is saying, yes, you want to keep it cute. That wouldn't be authentic because that's not me. That wouldn't be giving the collective the message that I told you to give. And I'm like, yeah, I fucking agree. So sit down, have a seat, because I'm about to spiritually whoop y'all ass. Like apparently like some of y'all moms should have done. So let me do so. And I say whoop your ass like your mom, because I still unconditionally love you all. It's just the empath in me. But do not get it twisted. I am an awakened Aquarius with damn near an entire birth chart full of Aquarius. I have one placement of maybe Earth and another placement of fire. During the age of Aquarius. I promise you, I care deeply. I do not give a fuck. The message is the message. I also have an INFJ personality type. So very, very, very intuitive, just by nature, even before we ascended. And I don't say much. I try to keep it cute. I'm very, very, very observant. So revisiting back the statement or the question in which I asked my husband, what is it about people that makes them want to play in my face? Is it my level of attractiveness? Because I know I'm very, very, very fucking beautiful. I'm 5 times more intelligent. I assure you. Is it my approachable aura? Because I am also an empath. That's how God made me. I have this magnetic aura to draw you in to try to help. Just what I do. I'm a light worker. Done it my whole life. I also come from a long line, New Orleans born and raised, of divination users. I know what I'm talking about. I assure you. I know what the fuck I'm doing. And the funny thing is, when I pulled these 2 cards and I understood them, I heard one of my spirit guides say, "Dog 'em." In New Orleans, that means get off in the ass. That means sit down. We're gonna have this discussion because y'all are missing the point, and it's irritating me. And no, I'm not gonna block nobody. No, I'm not gonna remove any comments. No, I'm not going back and forth with anyone. I know it may not look like it. Shit is not as sweet as it is. I'll be 34 years old in February. Do not play with me. Play with your kids. Play with your food. Do not play with me or my purpose. This is my purpose. I don't care about any preferences. I don't care about any suggestions. I do not care. The point are the messages from spirit. That's the point. If you don't feel like this message is for you, I don't care if the entire thing resonates. If there's a deal breaker in it for you, don't try to switch shit to fit. It's not your reading, honey. Baby, it's not for you. Not this time. Not this time. I'm tired of getting DMs. I'm tired of No. No. Y'all are missing the point. The point is duality. That's the point of my platform. The point is bringing your masculine and your feminine energy into union. Bringing your light and your shadow into union. Bringing your soul and your ego into balance. If that is not what you're looking to accomplish, this is not for you. I'm not for you. Is that understood? And the reason why it is so disrespectful to me and what I'm looking to accomplish, I just want to help y'all through y'all ascension processes. And this is where we're going to touch on another story time part. I went through my fucking ascension homeless and alone. My twin discarded me. I had to travel 450 miles to get away from that situation. This person took everything away from me. I was on the streets of New Orleans and living in the women's wing of the Ozanam Inn on Poydras in downtown New Orleans, undergoing a spiritual ascension with several spiritual gifts manifesting at the exact same time. I didn't know what I was doing. I didn't have any help. I was all alone. And that's how I manifested the life I have now. 2 years ago, you guys, I was in a homeless shelter for women, laying on a dry, itchy cot. When the person I loved the most told me, I basically implied I deserved to be there because I would not obey him. You all are making a mockery of what I'm trying to accomplish. That is not negotiable for me. I promise you. I think that y'all fail to understand. I'm a fucking newlywed housewife. I don't have to do any of this shit. I do not. Don't have to do any of this shit. I don't receive any money from it, any credit. I've been needing to do a refill on my own nails for quite some time now. I could be kicking it back, y'all, having cups of coffee all day, watching soap operas and reality TV, doing my nails, or meditating, speaking to my guides like I typically do, reading personals for myself. I don't think it's clear. So I definitely do see the transition from being an in-person reader to being an online reader. I do see with some of my online colleagues do deal with. I can't act like I don't. Confirmation. I can't act like I don't. I can't act like I don't. And I love you all. I just want to help. I don't want anyone's experience to be like mine was. I do not. Anyone's. And I was been debating whether or not I should get into it. I am so intuitive, y'all. I have been seeing some of y'all who follow me here. Literally go to my Facebook, type in Kanomi to go view my personal page. Weird. Now, mind you, I don't mind at all. I don't mind at all. I really don't. That's part of what I would like to accomplish, your transparency. I really don't. And the funny thing is, some of you, I've been seeing you at least the last month since I began doing the daily vibe check. I'm not pressed about it. Just know I see you and it's weird. At this point, are you not the stalker that I see coming up in so many of the readings for the collective messages? Or are you guys not? And I don't mind. I still love you all the same. And I still want to help. I still want to help guide you. I still want to see for you. I think Spirit is guiding me to share this part of the message so that introspectiveness occurs. So that you see, oh, wait, this is kind of weird. Yes, it's okay to be fascinated. I don't mind at all. Like the kind of person I am, I'll show you the shit I've gone through. And we're going to have more of these story times. I never really had privacy, y'all. And I see now God picked me for a particular purpose. I ain't never had the privacy, so I learned the lesson of always being open. There's nothing I have to hide, y'all. Nothing, not a fucking thing. If there's anything you want to know about me, or anything you want to know about the ascension process, or anything you want to know about spirituality or tarot, I want to assist with that. Speaking of tarot, I was also having this conversation with my husband as well. I'm going to start giving y'all those story times of tarot 101s. Because I feel like a lot of you are consuming this type of media without any foundational background understanding of tarot, and that's dangerous. Because you'll begin to place yourself where you want to place yourself instead of placing shit where it fit. You'll begin to try to contort the stories. You'll begin to try to feel like everything resonates. Without the foundational knowledge of what tarot is really for, its purpose, and what it's used for, it can cause early onset signs of spiritual psychosis. And I don't think that's clicking for y'all, because the onset signs are already occurring for some. Which is still okay too. Even throughout the awakening process, you may have periods where you verge on this point of spiritual psychosis. The point is to balance. That's the point. Remain balanced. And I have to show God, Spirit, the Most High wanted me to show y'all or have this discussion with y'all as an example of that balance, of an example of my shadow. Y'all have seen too much of my light. Y'all think shit's sweet. I have to show you that both can coexist in the same vessel at the same time. That's a result of having an awakening. Y'all are missing it. I am very displeased. Very. Either way, y'all. I love y'all. And nothing is going to stop me. I'm going to continue doing what I'm doing. So that's some of y'all purpose, because some of y'all don't even know that y'all being used by principalities, by entities. So if that is the purpose of the principality or entities that inhabit you all, it ain't gonna stop. Y'all already tried to take me out in camp. But y'all remember, be intentional, be conscious. I love y'all. Be mindful, be balanced, do things in moderation. Love on yourselves. That's all I'm here to help with. For y'all to love on yourselves. I want to build a monolith. The self-love, the personal growth, the self-discovery, to awakening, to healing. I don't have to be paid a dime for it. I'm already spiritually abundant. What the fuck I need that money for? I already have everything I wanted. What the fuck do I need that money for? I don't even need the credit. But I'm like, if y'all gonna watch me, bitch, pay attention. Or don't watch me at all. I don't care about being liked. I don't. You shouldn't either. Bye, y'all. Take care. And until next time, TikTok Collective.